Hi guys, back this time for Virgo. So let's what's fun going on for Virgo. What's going on for Virgo in the upcoming month? What's going on for Virgo in the upcoming month? What's going on for Virgo in the upcoming month? So okay. So there's a situation where you're feeling very sorry for yourself, very in self-pity right now. Feel like a relationship come to an end and you got very hurt by this. I feel like you was very happy and now it's all been taken from you. It's like they lied to you. And it's really hurt you. But just know within you there's a warrior. I know right now you feel very trapped within yourself. You're feeling very alone, very trapped, very on your own, like you have no one. But it's like you're so scared to come forward and show someone you out of fear of vulnerability. It's like you're now going to push people away and run because you're so scared of people seeing you and may not liking you, and it's easier to not like them before they can even make a snap judgment on you. But it's going to bring you more anger running from it, because running is not the answer. It does not solve issues. It does not solve the answers. There's a lot of thinking going on. I don't know whether you're thinking of going back to the situation. Thinking of going back and maybe being able to be like, I don't know if you blame yourself. That they've said some reasons why they did it and you got the blame for it. And now you're like, well, if I change this or if I do this, maybe it'll work. But that's not how it should be. You should never be sorry for the things people want to blame you for, because there's always people that don't want to take fault for their own actions will blame every fucker else but themselves. But there's always blame to share. Whether it be 30-70, 40-60, 50-50, etc. But if you choose to go back, don't give them... It's okay to go back because we all have choices to make and lessons to learn and our path to go down. And unless someone's walked in our shoes and walked our journey with us, no one has the right to say what they would or wouldn't do or what someone should or shouldn't do, because it's not someone's call to make. You need to do what's right for you or what feels right for you, and sometimes risks are the best way for us to learn lessons, whether they be the best lessons or the harshest lessons. We have to learn them. But all lessons serve a purpose. People will always come into our lives to teach us a lesson and help us most to grow. And we'll help them in return. But if you do decide to go back, don't let them rule it as in, well, it's your fault I did this, so if you didn't do this, I wouldn't have had to have done this. No. Take back what's yours, as in own yourself and have them take blame for what was them, not leaving all the blame on you. Don't give it all to them and let them have it in their hand. But anyone that's negative about your choices, if you choose to go forward or not, if you choose to go back, that is a choice. But don't let anyone tell you wrong. There's a difference from someone being opinionated and judgmental to giving you advice and guidance. There's a fine line between it. But someone that truly loves and supports you will give you advice on what maybe you could try and work on, but in the end of it, they should sit there and say, well, it's your life and it's for you to learn, and I'll be here if you fall to catch you. People that say, well, you shouldn't go back, you're completely mugging yourself off, you dare go back, that's not someone's call to make. Just because they wouldn't go back, that doesn't mean it's not wrong. Well, it's not for them to say that you're in the wrong if you do go back, because we will only put up with so much that we can handle. That's not for anyone else to sit there and say, well, I can handle it, or I wouldn't do that to myself. Well, good for you, you wouldn't do it. Then you don't have to date them. I am. That's the type of person I am. So let's find some advice for you on this situation that's going on. Some guidance and advice. Can we have some guidance and advice? Moving forward. Can we have some guidance and advice moving forward? Can we have some guidance and advice moving forward? Some guidance and advice moving forward. So, it's a good thing this happened, because you're now going to find out who your true supporters are, and this is going to be the easiest way for you to cut them out. I feel like you've had a hard time in the past finding out who your real friends are, or who your real people that support you and love you are. Now you're going to find out. So it's like, give them a little teaser of what you might be planning to do. Don't come out right and say, I'm getting back with them, or I'm going back there. Be like, I've been thinking that maybe I'm gonna so-and-so, and see what they say. And if it's judgmental and not guidance, then you can easily whittle out who you really want to have a part of your life. If they can't support you and share the life that you want for yourself, they're not someone that's really good to be around. Prepare yourself though, because you are going to have some inner battles and struggles with other people. Just know you're not alone. Just because you let someone go in life, because sometimes loving someone you have to let them go and love them from a distance. Just because you let someone go doesn't mean you're on your own and alone. You need to know your worth, because if you can't love yourself fully, you can never love others. There's a difference from loving someone equally to loving someone unconditionally. You don't need to love everyone the same, but you need to love people to the point of, you don't need to hate them. Love them as in accepting people have their own issues, and it's not always the case that you're the problem, that it's their own issues that they can't handle, so they lash out at people because they don't know how to cope. But you will see things clearly, and you will come out a lot stronger and on top. So yeah, do the choice what makes you happy, not what other people want, what people say is best because they think it's best. They haven't walked your journey, and until they do, they have no experience. In my case, till they're willing to walk your journey, they have no say on the path you take. So yeah, thanks for watching.